Chris Tyson just dissed Andrew Tate and it looks like the two might have beef with each other. A fan replied to one of Chris Tyson's posts saying that he needs Andrew Tate, and Chris responded by saying, "You should try to look up to actual influential masculine men instead of fake con men currently being investigated for serious crime." If you don't know why Chris hates Andrew Tate, it's probably because Tate was talking bad about Chris last month on Twitter. Although Tate didn't say anything directly, he liked a tweet which said Chris is a bad influence on young kids because he's transgender. Chris obviously wasn't happy about this, but he didn't stop there. He not only dissed Andrew Tate, but also went on to make fun of Tate's friends like Sneeko. When a fan replied to Chris's tweet with, "You're fruity now, we want the old you back," Chris replied and said, "Sorry, I can't be the true alpha male you need like your Lord Sneeko." While this might look bad, Andrew Tate also hates some of Chris's friends as well. If you didn't know, Andrew Tate has actually had a long history of not liking mrbeast, and the reason why might surprise you. He said that mrbeast only gives away money for views and he thinks that he's a greedy person. mrbeast was devastated to hear that Andrew Tate doesn't like him because mrbeast really admired Tate. On multiple podcasts, mrbeast credited Tate for his skill to blow up. He even said that the only reason he started going on podcasts was because it worked so well for Tate. Although mrbeast admired Tate, he did something which took it a bit too far. mrbeast started to act like Tate and people called him out for it. On one podcast, mrbeast was wearing a $2,000 Gucci tracksuit and couldn't stop bragging about how much money he had.
What do you think of my fit? I bought it. Because I'm rich.
This would only make Andrew Tate hate mrbeast even more because he was stealing his personality. But to make it even worse, things would only go downhill from here. Fans on Twitter started criticizing mrbeast for following Tate, so it looks like everything completely backfired on him. All mrbeast wants to do is entertain his fans, so he immediately stopped talking about Andrew Tate and doesn't acknowledge him at all anymore. I guess you could say Tate and the mrbeast crew won't ever get along, but if you want to see something even crazier, Snapchat just added a new secret feature, so swipe up for a surprise.